Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your guy Bendu coming at y'all with another story today, and I want to talk about this fuckery right here, man. Uh, so as y'all know, Jeff Bezos is the I think he's the richest man in the world, or it's like the other billionaire asshole Elon Musk, whatever. Who gives a fuck? He's one of the richest men on the planet. There's reports talking about by 2020, I think they said 2026 or something like that. He might be a trillionaire by then. This is capitalism. We make trillionaires now, and it's okay. But this type of shit. So one of the things I always hear from like the conservative crowd, people like Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, like that whole element that and Fox News, that whole element over there. They hate participation trophies. They hate. There's no such thing as second place. It's either winners or losers in the free market. The field of the free market and everything. And free market's bullshit. In my opinion, markets are all bullshit. Like it always benefits rich people. It always benefits the people who have the fucking money. Like, and the few times that people actually scale that ladder to that point, they just become part of the new elite system and continue the process of hoarding all the wealth. And, government is supposed to be policing these people. Government is supposed to be keeping these people in check, and they're not. And when they don't, you see corruptive bullshit like this. The Senate competitiveness bill includes $10 billion authorization for Bezos' space company, Blue Origin. And no, I will put it out here. Look, as a fan of science and everything, I'm not a fan of Blue Origin. I was a fan of SpaceX. I used to be a huge Elon Musk thumper, bro. I thought Elon Musk was gonna save us through innovation and space travel and shit. And I quickly saw through all that bullshit as I got more politically inclined and saw that he's this self-proclaimed libertarian guy, telling people that, we don't need another stimulus bill. We don't need stimulus checks. Where, here we have this motherfucker living off the government dole himself, you fucking lazy bastard. How about you, let's see what Elon Musk would be without the government. And again, I did this in another video, but that is why Elon Musk is shitting on Bitcoin as well, by the way. He's not doing like a lot of the crypto crowd thought he was doing it to crash, to bring the price down so they could buy it up, which I get why you would think that. But when you don't know that Elon Musk is a freeloading piece of shit, is a freeloading fucking government tit sucker, you would be led to believe that. However, it's way more insidious than that. You have all the Donald Trump even just recently came out shitting on Bitcoin. All of these billionaires are only in existence because of the fiat currency and basically the socialism that the government gives them. Whenever they, I believe Warren Buffett got a bailout during the '08 financial crisis. I think he got some money this time around too. Elon Musk got money. Elon Musk takes subsidies for his company, and also I think he gets like credits and shit like that. Like literally his company does not, like Tesla does not make fucking money. None of his companies make money. And it's crazy. And then when you look into his history, his parents were basically blood diamond miners. Like they were fucking making, little African kids mine diamonds. That's where Elon Musk comes from. Elon Musk is a piece of shit. But we're here talking about the other piece of shit, Jeff Bezos. Look at that Lex Luthor, James Bond villain looking motherfucker, man. And of course, he just bought MGM. So he's literally the owner of James Bond. So a James Bond villain owns James Bond. It's fucking amazing. And look, I'm a movie fan. I love Daniel Craig's interpretation of Bond. Probably not going to go see this next Bond movie just solely because it is, because I refuse to give this fucking bald motherfucker my money. Honestly, I'm about to stop going to see Hollywood movies altogether and just fucking pirating that shit. But getting into this article, I'm done ranting about billionaires. The manager's amendment to the U.S. competitiveness bill, senators are now debating on the Senate floor, includes a $10 billion authorization for Blue Origin, the space flight company owned by Jeff Bezos, one of the world's richest men. And the point I was making, because I kind of lost the point when I went on my rant, but we're not supposed to believe in participation trophies. This is a $10 billion participation trophy as Joe Biden is going after a fucking poor disabled man in Puerto Rico for $28,000, which prosecuting that person is going to cost more than what this man has received in Social Security income that the government is suing him for. So they're giving this motherfucker $10 billion and they're suing some poor disabled man in Puerto Rico for $28,000. That's going to end up costing the government pursuing this case is going to cost the government more, which is going to cost us more. It's taxpayer money. So it's kind of a double whammy. So you're going after poor people with our taxpayer money, and you're also giving billionaires $10 billion in our fucking taxpayer money. Great job. Nothing will fundamentally change. Trump like giving money to fucking rich people, so does Joe Biden. And going after poor people, so does Joe Biden. The large authorization is raising the hackles of Senator Bernie Sanders, who's not going to do absolutely fucking shit about it. He's going to turn over and bend it right over for Daddy Biden every single time. A frequent critic of Bezos. Sanders took to the Senate floor Tuesday to speak out against what he fears is the coming privatization of the nation's space program. Hey, Bernie, it's already happened. Too late, buddy. Sorry. All the poor people aren't going to space. They're going to fucking destroy the rich fuckers who contribute the most to climate change and the climate crisis that we're in. They're going to fly in their spaceships as we fucking die from the fuckery they did. There was this BBC article that I'm going to be covering on Wednesday that basically like the top 1%, the wealthiest people in the fucking world, contribute the most to climate change. So next time DiCaprio tries to talk to you about climate change and how you need to cut back on this, that, and the third, tell him to go fuck himself. In his fucking private jet. Tell him to go fuck himself with a 10-inch spiked dildo. Blue Origin lost the original NASA contract to SpaceX, the company founded by billionaire Elon Musk. The war of the billionaires, people. I sure do love this shit. CNBC is fucking jizzing their pants over this story right now. And later protested NASA's decision as a flawed acquisition. Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee Chairwoman Maria Cantwell, of course a fucking Democrat, helped include the authorization in a bill that passed out of her committee. I wonder if she took money from Amazon. Let's look at that right now. The fuck is her name? Maria Cantwell. Open secrets. Let's see how much money Shorty took from this nigga. That's what it's all boiling down to. She took money from Microsoft. Campaign. How you get to the industries? Contributors. The usual suspects are on here though. Microsoft, Carnival Corp, Boeing, FedEx, Bill and Melinda Gates. I don't see Amazon on here unless I'm looking at it wrong. PAX. Let me look at PAX. We check her career, because then it might pop up. So over her career, she's taken $122,375 from Amazon.com. I wonder, is Blue Origin on here? I don't see Blue Origin on here. Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense why she's pushing that. Helped include the authorization in the bill that passed out of her committee. She explained Tuesday that the second contract is necessary to create redundancy in NASA and NASA plans to land astronauts on the moon by 2024. And look, like I said, innovation when it's done properly has been a lifesaver. But in my opinion, but when the benefits of that innovation always goes to the top 1%. And that's the fucking problem, because like I said, as a believer in science, a true believer in science, I just bullshit, COVID, fucking censorship, Orwellian science these fucking shit libs believe in. But in my opinion, science in tandem with, in my opinion, socialism, and communism is going to be, the saving graces of this planet, in my opinion. That's just how I feel. Like, and I feel one of those things that we do need to be pursuing is life beyond our own planet. But I'm all for taking care of, cleaning up our shit here first before we even think about that shit. The nerd in me loves that shit, but the realist in me is like, we need to clean our house up fucking here first before we even think about taking our fucking bullshit up there. So, but continuing with the story, that was in the committee's manager's amendment. She said, we put in 100 amendments and that was one of them that got accepted. We need redundancy in the system. So this is the normal way that NASA usually does it, she said. Trump had requested $3.4 billion for this. And then Congress never did anything about it. But now that Joe Biden's in office, we're going to try and do this under the table and hope nobody finds out about it. Sorry, we saw you fucking bullshitters. We saw you give $10 billion to the richest man on the fucking planet. We basically put in NASA and that money for 5 years, she added. But the move isn't sitting well with Sanders, who spoke out against it. I worry very much that we are now seeing that we are seeing now is two of the wealthiest people in this country, Mr. Musk and Mr. Bezos, deciding that they are going to take control over our outer space industry, Sanders said on the Senate. Shut the fuck up, Bernie. The fuck are you going to do about it, nigga? You're not going to do shit. I've got a real problem with the authorization of $10 billion going to somebody who, among other things, is the wealthiest person in this country. Shut the fuck up. Sanders has filed an amendment to the bill to block the authorization. Cantwell said Tuesday afternoon that she wasn't sure whether the Sanders amendment would get a vote. So that's Bernie posturing. Bernie's the biggest bullshitter I've ever seen in my Obama. Probably Obama. And Trump. Those are the two biggest bullshitters. And it's like, it's easier for Obama to bullshit because of the color of his skin. It's way easier for him to. It's harder for Trump to. Then on top of that, people forget how Teflon Trump was during the fucking campaign. This nigga, he got a video released about grabbing women by the pussy, which is usually a career killer. And this nigga said, yeah, fuck all that shit. Bill Clinton actually be out here raping women, which Trump does too. And boom, Teflon, this nigga won the presidency. That's unheard of. So Trump and Obama are the biggest bullshitters I've ever met in my fucking, I've ever not met, but seen in my fucking life. But Bernie's just a little cuck, bro. We all know this by now. So there you have it. The government's giving participation trophies to people like Jeff Bezos. And I think the only reason, I think Trump has something to do with Elon Musk getting that, because Trump apparently doesn't like Bezos, and him and Bezos has a little beef. And I'm pretty sure, I think he actually sicked the Washington Post on Trump with like all these hit piece stories and everything, obviously with Russiagate piling on with that. So, but there's no way in hell, if I was in charge of the government, like Jeff Bezos would be getting $10 billion. That motherfucker would be lucky if he was like still breathing in my country, if I was to take over. Because it's like, I'm not advocating for people to go and murder Jeff Bezos. That was more of a joke than anything. But it's like, when it comes to people like Jeff Bezos that literally contribute nothing to society, that's my beef with conservatives. Like, they'll sit here and shit on poor people all day, poor people on unemployment, Social Security, whatever it is. But then they'll turn around and like, drink the fucking piss of these fucking billionaires and multi-millionaires and say, oh, it's really fucking lemonade Gatorade and shit. Like, fuck out of here. So I can't take a lot of these fucking conservatives seriously, bro. Most of them I can't take fucking seriously. Like, I can at least have a conversation with people that want to get the billionaires the fuck out of here. And even though I disagree with their economic policies, I disagree with that. That's actually a thing. But like, I can't take the people that worship this, the myth of meritocracy in this country. I can't tolerate that shit. It's banging your head against the wall. Like, it's like literally like, most of those people are framing most of their arguments in a partisan, lens, like, or not even just partisan, but spectrum lens, like, oh, fuck the left. And then you will have those that are framing it in a partisan lens, like just fuck Democrats and shit like that. So, but I'm going to go ahead and close that video out there, guys. Thanks for tuning in. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Emphasis on all that. Yeah, if you're on Odyssey, do the same thing. Hit that flame emoji, all that. Keep showing love, comment. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Peace.